I'm an idiot, folks. I don't want to do this. I don't. Okay, let me explain. Yeah. So, hello everybody. My name is Sinatra Lennon, and it's time to shave today. But I do this every week. I used to do it twice a week. I was thinking, what should I shave with? What should I shave with today? I always do that. I go through. Well, I've got all these safety razors, and different soaps and brushes and everything. Got all that. But every now and then, I like to do something that keeps me interested, and in this case, kind of grossed out, and hopefully keeps you interested. So what I'm going to do with today, and I'm no stranger to shaving with things that you probably shouldn't shave with. Like I've shaved with whipped cream before. If you go back and look at my channel, I shaved with whipped cream a few years ago. That was disgusting. I've used tequila for aftershave, and then today, McDonald's released something. If you're an American like I am, you might have heard of McDonald's. It's everywhere in the world now. And you might have had one of their sandwiches called a Big Mac. Well, today, for the first time ever, in this little package, they released Big Mac sauce. Now, this one, I ordered a few of these. I'm full of McDonald's right now. Now, I don't eat at McDonald's very much, but I do eat there. I do like it. I understand. I get it. All right. But today, Big Mac sauce is. What am I going to shave with? I'm going to try to shave with this. I have not taken a shower. I have not done my hair. The reason why I'm going to use this packet is because when I looked, it was damaged. It's got a little crack in it, so some of the sauce is leaking out. Oh, God. So I have not opened this, but I did notice that it was broken, and I didn't take a shower because I'm going to take a shower after this and then continue my shave. But for the time being, let's try to shave with Big Mac sauce. I know. This is like the most clickbaity, dumb thing ever, but I want to keep myself interested, and I don't know. I like watching people do weird stuff on YouTube, so what the heck. All right, so let's open this up. So this is a special, I don't know why, released today, Big Mac sauce. You can dip your fries in it. If your Big Mac didn't come with enough, then now you got enough. Look at that. There it is. There's the Big Mac sauce. So Big Mac sauce, there's special sauce, there's secret sauce. It's kind of like Thousand Island dressing, sort of, if you've never had it before. Or sort of like Russian dressing, a little bit. Anyway, there it is. And here we go. So what razor am I going to use? I got a razor that I don't care about because I don't want to think. I don't want to use one of my good razors where every time I think about it, it's just got Big Mac sauce dripping all over it. So I'm going to use this one, just the King Gillette that came out a few years ago on Amazon. It was their first foray. Their return to, Gillette's return to safety razor. So got a feather blade in there. There is a feather blade in there for everyone that thinks I don't. It's a little grungy, that's all right. There's the blade. And I haven't shaved in a couple of days, so we'll make it interesting. And like I said, I have not taken a shower. So normally I like to take a shower before I shave to soften up the whiskers. I'm just going to I've been putting hot water on my face right before I started filming. I've got the drain plugged up because I don't want to clog up the sink with Big Mac sauce. But here goes. All right, there's the Big Mac sauce. All right, I'm going to pour it into this hand. This is so dumb. I know. I could just hear my regular viewers going, what are you doing, you fool? I know. I get it. Oh, God. Oh, man. I do love Big Mac sauce. I got to admit. Oh, this is grossing me out, though. Oh, my God. See, it's got little bits of relish in it. Oh, God. This is why I'm taking a shower after this, folks, because while I love the taste of Big Mac sauce, it doesn't go well with as an aftershave or a cologne. Okay, so I'll have bits of relish in my sink after this. Just gonna stick this on my face just to let you know what I'm doing here. All right. Here we go, folks. Don't worry. Once this is done, I'm gonna shave like normal. Don't worry. So if you don't want to watch after that, that's fine. But here we go. It's actually kind of slick. Oh, the idea of whiskers in my Big Mac sauce is, oh no, this is a bad idea. I've shaved on a volcano before, folks, so this isn't too bad. Oh, you don't want to see the water in my sink right now. Ooh, good thing I have it plugged up. Oh, man. This just goes to show you, folks, you could shave with just about anything. If there's some slickness to it, some wetness, some creamy goodness, Oh God, this is gross. This is disgusting. I know. I just thought, everyone's gonna think this is some stupid clickbait, and it is, and I don't care. I'm just gonna do it just for fun. Just 'cause, I want to keep myself interested. I'm just like that. Oh, this stinks, dude. Yeah, it's not a good smell to have on your face. Have it on your burger. Dip your fries in it. Are you the type of person that dips your pizza in ranch? I dip my pizza in Thousand Island. Uh-huh. I've been to the Thousand Islands before. I've been to the restaurant where they invented it. Thus is my love of Thousand Island / Big Mac sauce. So I gotta admit, yeah, I am a dumb American, right? But I get excited about fun little stupid things like this, like, oh, Big Mac sauce in a container. I don't know. I have to, You have to. You have to find a little bit of fun in your life, folks. It can't be serious all the time. What fun would that be? Oh. I'm almost done with this first pass, by the way. I will hop into the shower after this. That part, the showering part, will be on my Patreon only, so only subscribers. No, I'm just kidding. There's no such thing. I don't have that. And I would never do that. Ugh. As I'm talking, I'm kind of forgetting what I've got on my face. I'm getting used to the smell. It doesn't feel too bad. Actually, I think I was kind of grossed out more by the whipped cream a few years ago. I shaved my beard off of that. This time I'm just shaving my face after like a day and a half of not shaving. Oh, the sink. It's covered in little droplets and goo of Big Mac sauce. And it smells like the McDonald's playland in here. Well, let's see how, hey, you know what? To be honest, whatever oils or whatever's in here, it's actually kind of making my skin feel pretty soft. So there you go. Ooh, the stink though. Yeah, I mean, when you're used to shaving with soap scents and you've got a food scent all of a sudden, it's a bit off-putting. But anyway, go out and get yourself some Big Mac sauce. Don't shave with it, please. Just eat it. Just eat it. It's good like it is. And if you don't like it, that's fine too. I like it. All right, everybody. I'm going to take a shower and do my hair. If you don't want to watch this video anymore, that's it. That's fine. If you want to go back and find my whipped cream one, you can just search for that. Anyway, all right. I'm going to take a shower. I'll be right back. I'm back, folks. Let the normal shaving video begin. So, yeah, that was, I've decided there's not enough whimsy in my life, silliness, fun, just little things that don't mean anything, but, because as you get older and the world gets crazier, you look for these kind of little moments that bring you. That's why I did that. I don't know. Was it dumb? Yes. Was it interesting for me? Yeah, kind of. We'll see what you think. Anyway, now it's time to actually shave. I've got that, I took apart that razor. I got it soaking. I got it down here in the water. I'm going to have to scrub that thing off. But I'm going to shave just normally today with, let's see. Oh yeah, got the old Jolly Rancher out. And I used this the other day, and I hadn't used it in a while. And it's the Amaretto Special shaving cream from, who makes this? Moonsoaps.com. This stuff smells fantastic. Ooh, it smells like almonds, cherries, amaretto, that whole thing. I'm gonna lather up with this. Let me put that down there in the water. I cleaned up my sink. I don't have any more Big Mac drippings all over the place. I just leave a trail of Big Mac drippings wherever I go. That just sounds wrong. Okay. All right, so I took a shower. I did my hair. I tell you what though, that's a pretty soft cheeks right there. That Big Mac sauce, whatever oils or things that are in it, kind of softened my skin just a little bit. Just a little bit. Anyway, all right, so let's use some real soap. Also scented like food, I guess. I didn't think about that till right now. Scented like almonds and cherries. But then isn't everything kind of scented like foods after all? Mint is kind of a food, right? Yeah, sure. Sure, you could probably break it down and say everything is. Some soaps have animal lard in it or whatever. All right. So there we go. Oh, this stuff smells so good. So good. It lathers beautifully. I'm going to get as much out of there as I can. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Use it. Put it up there. Ooh. Wonder if this would be good on a Big Mac. Dessert Big Mac? Oh, man. I tell you what, I had, my brother worked at McDonald's in high school for a short time, I think, and I know a lot of people do, and I know it's a tough, thankless job sometimes. So give those folks a break, you know, if they don't get your order quite right, or if it's a little bit slower than you thought, you know, just think about it. Put yourself in their shoes. Walk a mile in their Big Mac sauce. Oh, this stuff smells so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's wash off. Oh, I got to tell you, I got some shout outs here. First of all, let's start off with a shout out. Iham from the Kingdom of Jordan. There are people watching in a kingdom. I guess the United Kingdom, but the Kingdom of Jordan. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Iham, Ayham. Shout out to you, brother, in Jordan. Okay, so what am I going to shave with today? Well, do you remember me telling you about that old razor that I bought for my son? That 66. Where's the box? So it was a 66. Here it is, and it wouldn't work. And it came in this little container. And friend of the channel, Mitch, said, "Hey, send it to me. I'll try to fix it." And once he got inside, he realized it was so corroded and so nasty and so broken that he couldn't do anything with it. He wrote a lovely note here. He said, "I did all I could to rehabilitate your son Slim, but unfortunately the patient died on the table." So he said, "I've actually never seen a failure like the one that happened when I tried to disassemble this Slim. I'm returning the pieces to you so that you and your son can say a proper goodbye." So it goes on, but that's all I'll read from Mitch. So thank you. Here they are. Here's body bag. Look at that. Let's take this out. This is the 66 that came in that little container. And it is, you talk about grungy. Look at this thing. That's the center shaft. This is what's inside an old safety razor. Look at it, green and corroded and rusted, and it's got this little, look at that. Ew. But here's the cool part. This is what I like. Well, first of all, let me get all this stuff out of the body bag here. So it's got this little thing here, this little cap, and a little spring. Look at that. And the bottom portion of the head, and then the actual handle, which I think would make a cool pen. Like if I could, you know, rig up some little thing so I could like write with it. Don't you like that? Or, oh, a lightsaber. A miniature shaving lightsaber. Like if I just go, psh. Okay, somebody with some skills, make that into a lightsaber, would you? Make it into a gift. So anyway, thank you, Mitch, for trying. And the patient died on the table. Let's put him back. Give him a proper burial. I don't know what I'll do with this. I'll probably just hold on to it, you know, zip it up. Toe tag. There we go. So what Mitch did was, because he couldn't send me that one repaired, he sent me one that he'd already refurbished into this beautiful, beautiful 1962 slim adjustable. This thing looks and feels like it's never been shaved with before, except I shaved with it the other day. Don't tell my son. I had to try. 1962. Can I tell you that when I shaved this the other day, I'm going to open it up here, put the blade in. Oh, I still had that blade in there. Well, let's take it out anyway. This has been sitting in there for a while and I forgot about it. I'll put this new one in that I used to shave with the Big Mac sauce. So this thing gave me one of the best shaves I've ever had in my life. I mean, smooth like butter, this thing. So thank you, Mitch. I mean, this is arguably better than my 66. And better than a lot of my vintage Fat Boys, so I really appreciate it, and I hope my son, if he uses it, I mean, I'll give it to him when it's time. It's not time yet. Not time yet. Don't rush it. All right. So let's take that feather blade with some Big Mac drippings on it. 62. Uh-oh. Cinnamon's on guard. It's probably the tree guys. Oh, I forgot. This is the second pass. Got tree guys coming to trim the trees. By the way, the neighbors had tree guys the other day. They trimmed the internet cable to our house. Just cut it right in two. I hope they're not waiting for me outside. They haven't texted me saying they're coming, so. All right. Yeah, so we had to, oh no, we were without internet for 2 whole days. We had to bust out the DVD collection. I still have a DVD player that works for the most part. And what did we watch? We watched... my youngest son wanted to watch Help by the Beatles. And so we started watching it, and then I realized, oh yeah, this is the DVD that doesn't work after a certain point. DVDs. So we couldn't finish watching that. So then eventually I turned on Weird Science, the 80s movie, which is one of my favorites from the 80s, John Hughes, where they create Kelly LeBrock on a computer that probably had, I don't know, 3K of memory and one, byte of RAM. I don't know. I'm not a computer guy. I don't know what those things are exactly. So this safety razor is beautiful. I'm very tempted to keep it for myself. I'm not going to, because I have a lot of good razors that I love. And with this one being so good, it'll be interesting to see what my sons choose, because my older son is getting close to that age. My younger one's still got a few years, but we'll see. We'll see what they decide to do. I'm not going to force any style of shaving on them. The thing that I tell y'all goes for them too. Use what works best for you, not what anyone else tells you should do or yada, yada, yada. Even me. Nobody tells me what to do. Not even me. Who said that? Somebody said that once. All right, so there's the second pass. I tell you, there's some residual softness and slickness from that Big Mac saw. I'm not even joking. It's kind of weird. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. I don't know, maybe I've stumbled onto something accidentally that they didn't want me to know. Oh gosh. The Big Mac sauce police are gonna bust down my door and make me eat at Burger King from now on. Okay. We have a lot of really good burger joints in town. Don't worry, I don't just eat it fast food. It's a rare occasion. It reminds me of my childhood in the 70s where it was okay. Anyway, okay, we got a couple more shout outs while we do the third pass. Now I have this dialed to a 6, and I think I'm gonna go down to a 4. I don't know. Let's go to a 4. Why not? I didn't try it on a 4 yet. And on the third pass, I'm sweating by the way, pardon me. Whew, summertime's coming up here in the northern hemisphere. Anyway, so shout out to Phe, Phe. That's it. Or Phe, Phe. Shout out to you, Phe. Oh, I got a little bit of a nick. See that? That's all right. A little Big Mac sauce won't stop. I bet that stops some bleeding at the end. What do you think? Let's just go real lightly on this pass. Real lightly. I mean, that you should always let the weight of the razor do the work for you when it comes to safety razors. By the way, the topic of shaving came up today at work. And one of my coworkers says he shaves. He's got a bit of a goatee, but otherwise, he just dry shaves every day. That's all he does. Just dry razor on a dry face and then a little bit of body lotion afterward. I was like, I've got a shaving channel if you want to look at it. I don't know. You might pick up some advice. And he is a guy that appreciates like old school stuff and history and everything. He's like cut from the same cloth as I am. There's a couple people I work with that are like that. So it's cool to have people that know what you're talking about share your appreciation for old things like this 1962. Anyway. And then I was asking what everybody else used, and I think it got off track. And like my female coworker said she just uses, whatever Gillette cartridge razor, and she makes it go forever and ever and ever. And then she started using what her ex-husband used because she didn't want to buy the razors for women, as she called it, that have the pink tax. So I didn't know this because I don't buy women's razors, but the ones, well, I'd get my wife's, but it's over there. The big pink ones like Lady Gillette, and they have, I guess they cost more because they got more stuff. Anyway, you don't have to use that stuff. Ladies, if you're watching, or gentlemen, if you want to tell your wives, they can just use your razor. You can use a safety razor. You can use anything that I use on your legs, on your armpits. And people do it all the time, and so can you if you don't want to pay that pink tax. I certainly wouldn't. Maybe that should be my next silly stunt, shaving my face with my wife's razor. And I have to use it in whatever form I find it. How about that? Like, she may have shaved her legs 50 times already trying to make that thing last. This is exactly why I got into safety razor shaving, because I didn't want to pay those prices for the cartridges anymore. They're too much. They're just too much, folks. All right, we got another shout out. Yes. Ooh, we got another shaving channel I want you to check out on YouTube. Now, this fellow lives in San Antonio. His name is Jed. So shout out to you, Jed. And he's called The Bearded Shaver on YouTube. So I'll put that link down below. I always put a link to any people's YouTubes that I mention. So Jed, The Bearded Shaver, shout out to you down there in San Antonio, one of my favorite cities in the whole world. My mom grew up there. I spent many years going there. My whole life. I love it. I love it. So shout out to you, brother. Okay, I'm washing off. I'm sweating. I'm not hungry. I'm full of Big Mac. I tell you what, McDonald's French fries. Am I right? Am I right? I mean, Whataburger's fantastic. I live in Texas, obviously. I love Whataburger, but McDonald's French fries? Right? Okay. Let's put some hot water on my face because I'm sweating like a dog in here. Oh. Oh, boy. Did I already take a shower? Yeah, I did. I took a shower and did my hair. Okay, well, I'm going to cover the trouble areas, which is always like from my earlobe down to my Adam's apple. You can even hear the whiskers left. I still am surprised. Every now and then I still get messages in my YouTube comments saying, well, it'd be great if you had any hair to shave, if you had any hair growing on your face. Like, what do you expect? What do you think I'm going to have? Like a giant, Farmer Bill beard or like Grizzly Adams or something? Put that in the Sharps container. Dispose of your razor blades in a safe way, like in one of these things. Put it in an Altoids tin. That's also a good choice. Get over there. All right. One last thing of water. Dry off. Another shout out. Patrick Hollett. Patrick, shout out to you. I don't know if it's Hollett or Hollett, but shout out to Patrick. Go out and get yourself some Big Mac sauce today, why don't you? Join me. Join me in my insanity. Okay. All right. What am I going to use for aftershave? Coca-Cola. No, I'm not. I'm going to use another food item just because I saw it sitting there. What the heck? Captain's Choice 45th Parallel alcohol-based cherry aftershave. It's like dessert. It's dessert, folks. Which reminds me, I need to go to the store and buy... a cherry pie. Just a slice. They sell slices now. Just an indulgence. I like buy one indulgence during the week and then I have it like Saturday night. I try to stop myself from just indulging all the time. And so should you, I think. That's my opinion and my advice. If you don't allow yourself to constantly indulge every whim and everything you want to eat or buy, you'll feel much better, believe me. I do. I feel better, so hopefully you will too. Anyway, so let's take one last look, one last feel. That was a heck of a nice shave. You know what? Got a little bit right there I need to get because I didn't do that part. I like to get right under the old nostrils. Now I don't have any hair to shave on my face. Till tomorrow. But you won't see that one. No. One last shout out. Oh, this gentleman is an old school sports editor. He said, yeah, I'm a sports editor. I was like, that sounds cool. Do you have a bottle of scotch hidden in your desk? When you write, you finish your columns, and you have to take a big slug. Todd Compston, right? Todd Compston. Shout out to you, Todd, the sports editor. And what's your favorite sport? That's all I want to know. All right. So that's it, folks. Thanks for indulging me in my, stupid silliness, clickbaity nonsense. But there's the Big Mac sauce. I'm going to go dispose of this properly. I will not eat any of this one, but I got a couple more in the fridge, I got to tell you. I'm not going to shave with those. I'm not going to moisturize my hands with it. I'm just going to eat it later on at some point. I don't know when. Anyway, okay. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you all very soon.